Wonderful and a glorious day from here, all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world. I bring you good tidings still from the Creator that was never created, the one that's here and it from the beginning, the God of our ancestors. God Almighty bless you in all your ways. My earnest prayer is that you are well in all your ways. You are able to create your own terms and your own narrative. Very, very important. That you are able to create your own terms and your own narrative. That is very, very imperative. You have to create your own terms. So it's going down. It's going down. Should I say we are welcome back from our short holidays? I know most of you miss us dearly, and I also miss you too. All this while we'll be doing our reflection. We're doing our reflections. We'll be verifying some of our works. We found out that the God of our ancestors told us to carry on, that we're on the right track. So as many of you that share our video, as many of you comment here, I'm telling you today, you're on the right track. At the end of the day, we'll count and not be missing our midst. At the end of the day, we will count and none will be missing in our midst. Please, it's very, very imperative. You said it's very broadcast. Very, very important. And I want to be enlightening us again and again. Our fight. A lot of us, most people, they are using other social media, whatever, to compare our fight. Our fight is very divine. Our own fight is very, very divine. That was why as many follow us here sincerely from their heart, there's no way you can follow us and have pains. There's no way you can follow us and have pains because the word is divine. You know, for anybody to make sure you are free from any matter, any form of shenanigans, you need to preach this true gospel to you. You need to preach the very true gospel to you. That is why the only place you can go, the true very gospel, it is through this very place. Our gospel is not adulterated. So that's why as many who have followed us sincerely from their heart today, their life is very, very meaningful and they have no pains in their own life. Please, it is imperative you share this very broadcast among your friends, please. Very, very imperative you share this very broadcast among your friends. As I'm doing my sharing from you, also do your own likewise, because it's the responsibility of each and every one of us. I think I finally edited my Facebook name. It's now Newton Igbeneghu Duhwe. So that's the name that God is going to be using in ushering us into our rest. That's the name that God have already ordained that we are going to be using in this transition to global greatness. You know, I'm going to be breaking it down to you on how far we have gone with each of the session of each of the stages we got to. How God will change our name. You know, if God want to use you for the 14, He does is to change your name. That's why God changed Abraham to become Abraham. He changed Sarah to become Sarah. That's what God knows how to do. So there was transformation from the Sarah from the one, which I'm going to be vis-a-vis letting you know today. Very, very important you know part of these things. It's very, very imperative that you know part of it. But it's painful again that most people, they don't really know what we stand for. Most people, they don't really know what we stand for. And it's a very big problem. And the calamity that is to come is too massive. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. A lot of people, they don't really know the purpose why God set us aside. If you read the book of Jeremiah, please. The book of Jeremiah 1 verse 5. I'll be 5 verse 1. I think 5 verse 1 or 1 verse 5. Go and read it by yourself. You were talking to Jeremiah. He said, I know you from your mother's womb. I have already ordained you that you are going to be a prophet to this nation. People like us is not common. And for you yourself to also follow this very page, sincerely from your heart, that is to say there is something unique about you, where you yourself never know. The most difficult thing to digest in life is the truth. And one thing the truth does is to make you miserable before it make you okay. It's not easy. Ever since this space of time, a lot is happening in social media, a lot is happening. And the most disgusting part of it, nobody want to change any false negative narrative. Nobody want to do that. Nobody want to do that. And nobody talk about the main cause of our problems. Nobody does that. Please, you have to share massively. And I will not fail to appreciate you, because at times when I'm going through social media, I found out that we are one of the platforms that have the highest share. That's how our page is still trinked. We are one of the highest platforms. Despite the truth that we carry, people see share our video that is to say how relevant our word is. They trink our video, which I know they damage all our page, which that one is clear. Because of the sincere word that we carry. You know, when we started this whole thing, I was just ordinary comrade like every other person. Then another transformation came. I became the Archbishop of Activism. Then I was also honored by Lucky Orukpe, by the honorary award of the Ambassador for Good Governance and Peace. Now, again, as the fight were getting tougher, God now make me the CEO of Civil Disobedience Worldwide. After Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego with Baba Udu, nobody have ever done this. I know it will be difficult for you to understand right now, but when time comes, you will understand. I'm not trying to run prison about myself. Then, along the line, all of you were here, how I become the CEO of Civil Disobedience due to what I stand for. Or then I heard a voice from heaven that it needs for me to bear my great-great-grandfather's name, Uduhwe. And I want to be letting us know categorically, whatever thing you feel you are doing, Newton is unshakable. This very fight, we have to fight it to the end. And for those of you that try to relent, we have overcome a long way. If me even go back now, I will miss the road. I'm not going to no road to go back from where they come. So one thing I have to do right now is to push forward. And every one of you that follow us here, be ready to take whatever thing that comes. If life became a song, sing it with all joy. If it became a football, become Cristiano Ronaldo. And play with all joy. There is no turning back. So whatever. That was why when a lot of things happened to my grandfather, a message was sent to him. And he told them, Ugbogo named his own son. That time, his wife were pregnant. He said, go and tell them. Me not get shaken. That's why they try to use all manner of scare events. Whatever thing they are doing, the song will always say, he got good dances to follow. This is the race we are running. A lot of you does not know what is happening. The indictment of our father there in America was just to let you know that nobody that is free from being indicted. That's the full meaning. And soon as, by the grace of God, we'll soon be starting our cleanup in Taiwan. And we are going to be using one of our biggest allies, CCP, to make sure we clean Taiwan. So that's what is going to be happening. Now, when we are talking about transition to global greatness, what are we talking about? That is to say, living this very particular life you are living, this suffering, pains and agony will be gone automatically. That is it. That was why I told us at the initial stage that this very thing you are seeing, we are fighting an invisible war. But people don't know. That was why they gave up easily. During this very time of reflection, so many calls were coming. Even in this very reflection, I think the work we even do if we were to be in social media, we would have not been able to do it. We converted a lot of people, made a lot of people to know the original purpose and all of that. That's what we know how to do. That's what we know how to do. And for every one of us to be living today and we don't still understand what is coming, it's a taboo. I told us before, now if you are following anybody, please tell them to pick up a real fact. At times when I focus our attention on Naija cyberspace, all I hear about is nuisance. The problem we have is that we don't listen to each other. We feel to know. My feed is salvation for humanity and redemption. If I also want to watch, I want to make myself, I want to also go into laughter. There is a sense where I will also watch one, maybe 5 minutes of your video. It's an error for you not to watch my video as a blogger or who you are. You will die in a hurry. Because we are uniquely unique and differently different. I'm not begging you. Because something is about to hit your head. Because you lack information. And I told you before now, your information is going to lead you to your transformation. No information, no transformation for you. Let me not just talk about Edo today. Let me generalize it as Nigerian. Nobody know what is coming. I saw some blogger, this Dr. Damage. No, you don't go bring Donald Trump, come wear a person who want to go jail. Now, there will be too many for our society. No wonder these people that were trying to do the Nana, or where man, we have less value. Or where at least they need to remove 3 billion. Would make it, way my tick. If able they reason 1,000 kilometers per hour, me I reason 10,000 kilometers per hour. In my own way. That's why if they can trap you, they can trap me. That's why if they can trap you, they can trap me. A lot of people today, they see a video and they shy away. It's what we are going to be hearing and it's what is going to happen. Now, I want to tell us here again, there is something that is happening. A man send me Ladian, particularly at Amazon. Una woman dem of Amazon. Don't accept any packets where I will do call. What ye? You was send you a phone. WhatsApp or another line was send you. I will pay. Most of you now you want to quickly go and recollect it, my dear. If none of you want a powder or a powder substance, una Brita will work by my brother. Uriyo with Amazon packaging and loyal. Please be very, very careful. During this very time of reflection, I got 2 messages like that. During this very time of reflection, I got 2 messages like that. Let me show it to you. I'm going to show it to you, then I will read it in Edo. See, Anna, they say they try put this thing for my whatever. You take gun when I'm a packet man, even my name is even there. They send another one again that they want to return the packet. Me man wait. But I will packet going. Then I go into more research. I found out that at least they should try and, still get some persons in whichever way. I know you are going to doubt. Whoever say, why video you will not believe. What's your penny? Penny. Because anytime I look about what's coming for you, I maybe have the these people, they have not really helped us. That's why I don't wave no bomb at man. According to the people from Edo State, or we not now, like I've already said, talking about transition to global greatness or salvation for humanity and redemption, meaning that saying the true word that will save the people, not being biased, irrespective of whosoever it may concern, irrespective of whosoever that might have committed that thing. Irrespective whether your page is under monetization, whether anybody is going to give you money or not, you say the way it is. No wonder the Bible says, it says, narrow is the way that lead to heaven, and broad is the way that lead to hell. The reason why you find out that in this very circle of activism we have today, few persons, nobody have the cojones. Please let us be seeing more comment. I think it was only Esosaba and Honorable Osemege David that we are saying that your comment is also important. I think a message was sent to me inside this very week. After they might have held our page for 3 years now, since 2020, our page have been under attack. So a link we sent, which I know is that one is direct from the Facebook. So I follow it up. At the end of the day, I think we are even liable for star right now. I think I'm seeing it there, that we're liable for star. They're tired of holding up our whatever, our page. But the viewers, what I'm still saying, I think Facebook need to give us what rightfully belongs to us. Our viewer need to be what it is today. Our viewer need to be what it is, S-A-M-P. So it is our right to demand for our viewer the way it ought to be. So that's that. So please, it is very, very imperative that whatever thing we find doing, let's do it with utmost joy. That's why only one thing that is going to save all in this world, as far as this life is concerned, is this truth. He said the truth you know will set you free. The book of John chapter 8 verse 32. He said, and you shall know the truth. And the truth you know will set you free. The only thing that is going to set us free in everything that we are doing today, let's search for the truth. Whatever it takes you to embrace the truth, embrace it. Recently, Biden was in Ireland. Go and check Biden convoy, motorcade, and check Donald Trump motorcade. You could see that, be like saying when in Hollywood they shoot film. It cannot to report Amion. Amami cannot to report. They didn't show it. All we should just do, another electric talk by day. The reason why I always want to add this one to it, because these are some of the programs that we have already have on ground of what is to come. You may want to hide it. Recently, I heard that how some of our people right now, imagine your husband die or your wife die, and you notice that this thing kill him. You supposed to put one for ear, make you scream. Say, see what kill my husband or see what kill my wife. I don't know what we are hiding. You cannot keep on hiding all these things and be dying silent. If the records are out there, for people that do research, people like Osemege David, people like Esosaba and all that, they don't already know what they. No need of which to start hiding anything at all. Go to YouTube. There's no too much censorship right now. As it used to be abbreviating some word, so that we don't go into the same calamity we just save ourselves from. There's this embargo they put in our page. Anytime you open up the page, you see that even I'm not supposed to even be doing broadcast for the past 3 years. I just broadcast, just trying to put body and soul together. But a lot of you don't really know what we are going through. Are you not seeing people buying Jeep through social media? I'm not envying them. I'm just trying to give us a glimpse of some teaching here. Now, I have a woman, I have a fear in the Jeep, or they get mad past me. I choose to stay in this very lane with you, so that we suffer together. What I'm fighting for, I want to see a better society. I don't want to be driving in concerning society whereby kidnapper can still come and rob your car. Look at the recent thing right now that we are seeing that is happening in those states still. Somebody that does something, go day different. Who you want to go arrest, go day different. Is it not what I'll be saying? But the same people who choose to fold their hands, I want my coming. I want to pick on doing one particular thing to earn a living. It may be saying that you go happen to tomorrow. When we talk about better society, a lot of people did not know. When we talk, and the gospel of salvation for humanity and redemption supposed to be, it must be added to every of your social media activities. It must be added to it. Without that, you are constituting nuisance. If everything you do in social media does not contain salvation for humanity and redemption, at least 20%, you are a bamboo. You don't know what you are doing. And these some of the things that people have planted The energy we have used to fight ourselves, if we put that same energy together to fix up our society, by now something might have been done. I fought Zetacron. Did you see anybody in Nigeria that fought Zetacron? Nobody fought Zetacron. I fought Omi. Did you see anybody that fought it? Nobody. We are still trying to initiate to make sure that there is law and order. Nobody cares. When I heard the news today, I was astonished. I was flabbergasted. That very statement I had put me in acrobatic deceit. When I heard that very statement, it put me in a state of acrobatic deceit. Don't look at it. Now, what do you think you are doing, media? You're going to end up encourage these very shenanigans that is still going to consume you tomorrow. Let any docile idiot come out and say, I've done more than you. That's why be proud of the person you are following. We are not just a noisemaker. When the day of reckoning will come, when they want to call result, the people, you know, I told you right from time that we are going to be seeing in Edo State, the first shall be the last and the last shall be the first. The few things we know today in Edo about international whatever, I brought it out. If any person today know about anything that's happening around the world today, I brought it out. Or you hear it from me and you want to go and do your research. But you cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. Some of the problem we have today that nobody want to do anything. All what I told them about Peter Obi, you know what they're experiencing right now? All of them, they've gotten BP already. Can anybody tell you right now what's going to be happening? When I call Peter Obi a top gasket, I was not only just insulting him. I was trying to tell you that, my dear, we better take the engine made the system. I made an illustration with my own vehicle or my keke nape that I fell off 10 top gasket. Then the same thing happened again. What I did, I abandoned the full car. Not that the car were bad. The car were still very sound. I abandoned it. I have to buy another one. I even tell you, please, let's change the engine. That's what I even recommended for you. Let's change the engine instead of changing the top gasket. And if we got a good engine to be better, none of you cares. We heard the other day that Peter Obi was also arrested. Even the person that have a drug case in America before, those will not be arrested. Up till now, Tinubu enter oblivion. We have not seen him. He enter oblivion. This is how you will keep quiet now. They will do it and do it and do it and prepare another person, clone it and give to you. Now, I warn you that it is Martivism that is going to save you. Whether you are a traditional ruler, whether you are a pastor, you are a presenter, it is Martivism. And una make an afuk begi me at all. Umana gbeyianu. My dear, where me nezera gezera. Transition to global greatness is not meant for you because I am the CEO when it comes to black race. I'm not talking about people no more day. I come today what doctors couldn't know. I saw it from 2020. Look at what's going to be happening. But we have I think our doctor right now, they are giving them degree. They are giving them degree that, hey, he passed doctor idiots. Dr. Ewobi. It was our academician or our academian who put us in this very mess. Because we somehow believe on them. He's a doctor, at least. I haven't said doctor. I did study medicine. But I saw what was coming. Then today you are not still afraid of me. Up to today you are not still afraid of me that amen I get the way today. Then you want to start comparing yourself with me. Or you see, because your daughter, your brother studied in Oxford University. A college of no education to your brother is a useless doctor. If he's not a useless doctor, he's supposed to see what's coming. Our medical practitioners was supposed to see this thing, but they didn't see it because they were carried away. Dr. Fauci will give them a memo to go and be reading. Then you are giving me time to start fixing ties. Then at the scene and say, my people, they complain of that same ties. I will verify the ties. I will go and carry, you said already, I'll go and carry another tie. It's called a break them. Let me see the ceramics, this is where they inside. How it look like. I will verify, but they didn't verify. I saw one other idiot that day, that they honor who? Who encourage people to be killed? As we speak right now, there is already In North America, about 100,000 have been raided. 500,000 still indictments. Eoroto, Imanakun. Now have your yega. That's why EBS goes to come. So you need praise people that try to change the negative narrative. That's why at times when I see my videos, there is this Osaro, may I know your mentioning name, whether a woman I don't know. You always want to mention about me. My dear, you don't use me to get fame. I don't use anybody to get fame. If you are trying to use me to build your page, my dear, I think you will be given 3 months to repent. If no me will be away. Our ancestor is going to kill you. I think you will be given 3 months because I'm on a mission. In a career, a mission. I'm too big to have a career. That's why I could treat all topics. I'm too very big to have a career. A mission, man. Great people does not have a career, they have a mission. And I happen to be one of those great people. A time will come, you will know that. The reason why at times I want to always lay little emphasis on it. So that you don't say you don't know tomorrow that you were not warned. Not the fight will not fight you. Imagine I doesn't talk about you. I only talk about people. Even when I see you, where one minute do I show a picture wrong, but even when you even mention my name, you are too small for me to start mentioning his name. Create your own content. Let the old come out. I will not do last social media. Every day, I will come with different topics. I will be number one. I'm a bio now. Where my message here? You don't have a message now. Is it to your talk and talk? I don't come and bully people. I only use you to make example. If you rhyme with my topic, I used to make example. That's all. I'm proud of the product I am. I am not be falso. I'm real. That's why whatever thing we say today, we are going to defend it tomorrow. What we are experiencing today is what I told you in 2020. Some people will say, my brother, they were so confident of their children. Some were so confident of their husband. Our women today, they are becoming widow. Our men, they are becoming widow. And none of them is screaming, Yogoko, Amami Notaya. They are still assuming as if everything is okay. And right now, what they are doing right now, they are keeping the information away from me. And Moon and all the time here. That's what they are doing. A friend of mine was telling me the other day how a pastor died automatically. And these are where the thing, any person that even hear it now supposed to call, let me call about the women or Bobo. What are you hiding? See some of our people, they are demarcating. They are demarcating. It's transhumanism. Is it not better we just confess our sin one to another? And let's see how we find solution to our problems. I'm only the black man who have even said it now. That inside last 2 weeks here, that so and so this injection people like this. I don't want to mention it. That they say that people should start pour in their claims for compensation. I have not seen any black monkey platform who said it. But why are you always like praising people who have failed? People have a bigger platform. They would have even used Bini or Edo to even say, "Oh, Lodena, oh, Wario, Wagerio." They did talk about it. Today they are your best. They were the same way the Westerner brought in Bible to us. We throw away our creative ability. Now there's one impression I really want to correct. Now, there was a post I raised with my picture. And I want to read it to us. Somebody was trying to contest it. You know, at times, we want to always say we too know. Me will do something. I know what they do. If you want to learn, you'll learn. Anytime you receive me raise any post, at times we they get maybe error. You know, so all this smartphone, at times you want to do copy and paste. If you go into where you're not supposed to do, you paste and put on like that. Until when you are not doing a review before you config correct time. Anytime you see me post any post, they are not already verified. You don't need to start arguing here with me. But I try to also correct this very guy. Look at it. I say it is better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life. It is better to create than to learn. But what did the person confuse that you have to learn first before you create? Originally, you are created to create. You are the God. You are not supposed to be taught how to create. You are not supposed to be taught how to create. He said in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Did he learn it first? Let me just look for the person's name and mention his name. It's not an insult. I want to correct him. You know, when teacher is speaking out, it's not everything you argue. You want to argue with, don't argue it. We are called to do this. Everything we have taught you, go and verify. It may be very, you know, it may sound very ridiculous to you. Go and defend it. This is a topic we have treated several times with that number. I'm going to be reading to you now how I replied him. Is he tried to insist that it is not everything you agree to me on. Only just 2 sentences. Somebody don't bring error comment. He want to begin the fight. He want to correct me. There's nothing bad about you and your view. But you have to fail for before any your view, because we don't know who we are. That's our problem today. We don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. They teach small picking how to breathe. They teach small picking how to breathe. Not be how to eat. Now be your teacher. How to hold baby run or feed the bottle. The breathing of a child. I be that you don't teach a child how to, you know, breathe. Nobody's were supposed to teach you how to create. Because it is inherent in you and the same thing in your neighbor. Nobody teach me to hate oppression. Naturally, I hate it. That is how it is. Nobody teach me. There are 3 people don't need to teach you. Imagine all the time, as big as you are, your father will still be the one to tell you to respect your elders. That will say you lack home training. There's something wrong with you. So our word is more deeper than what you think. Now, let me show you how systematically I reply that very whatever serially. Now, the first thing he wrote was that, Mr. Newton, sir, I think it's better to learn and experience before creating. He doesn't know that this was more spiritual. Oh, when I with Nana, when I wedding. I think I've been able to expatiate on that. Let me not go that deep, you know. Then another thing, I think he wrote another one again. Let me see again. These are areas where we have too much misconception in our day-to-day life today. These are areas where we have too much misconception. That's why when I was telling us, look at the mind of these people, we were saying they cannot kill us. Just to say we have made mention about that product, and many people will not still believe. You go say, no, they're not sending a lie, just they talk. You call me a conspiracy theorist. That's why you have pains today. That's the problem. And what is going to, the information that is going to save you is going to come in a way and manner you never expected. It not go just come saying that BBC want to come. The information that most of us today, we are in Europe. It was one a day or one madman I tell us, say, you see you abroad. One madman I tell you. The vision that have almost come to pass in your life, not be those our own. Now one man you never expected, or one woman, or just a real person I tell you. So it's not everything you argue. He said, in the beginning, God created the heavens. If you are God, you are supposed to create. Then God later go and start verifying how everything he created. He found out that everything was good that he created. Okay, somebody is writing Larry Cha. Say congratulations, so we now have start button. Yes, I'm seeing it there. Maybe it was last week here. I think last weekend. Either Saturday or so. That was when I saw the messages. Then I go through the whatever, you know. I think that's why the star is there, you know. So it's not a thing we are going to be deliberating, you know. But anybody that want to do that, you can only do so that we try and see how it functions, you know. So at times, so life is. In our waiting see part this one just now. Deal with what people were trying to protect. That's why they did talk about injection. Look at how it comes down. Let everyone assume, say, enemy be done cancel and say, my enemy not will ever get star. I never get the star now, but I still save lives. But the people that drag the star along, did they save any life? No. Whatever thing that happened to you in life is a lesson. Let this one be a lesson to every one of us. That's why it is not who we will run it. It is who that God showed mercy. You just pass your friend who don't enter Europe. Bah! No, first tell here, Mudiane. Now, if you are not sensible, you start killing yourself. My friend, don't finish your house. My lad, they won't collect that from me. My lad, they collect that from me. You'll be crying. Might be on a very good day, you just had a dream. Maybe you just be in the dream. God will reveal like let's say 5 numbers to you. You just wake up your right hand down. Then you just sluggishly go play lottery. Maybe €5. You'll be having 500,000 euros. Automatically. Don't kill yourself. Now, we've over-laboring ourselves at times. It's like we don't know what we are doing. Over-laboring yourself to have a house. Killing yourself for shelter. My dear, if God has said, so far don't relent. Keep on dreaming. Keep on pushing forward. Take this very star, for example, as a whatever. A lot of people, somebody will collect video from me, go say, Chairman, bring those videos where be gate for talk this thing. I'll send them. The next thing, I'll be expecting return that this person is not ready to do the video. He go say, no. They say they go kill my page. The people he would have saved would have been also tens of thousands. The women myself also saved tens of thousands. Not be the start there, yes. That's why my late father, blessed memory. There were a lot of things he told me about. Or why me gana ya digbu, igbu kwana na bizabo munya. Or why me gana ya mose, and I mean mose man. Look at how the star comes. Let's assume, oh no ma me star ni ahia gie me can be. But proudly, I say tens of thousands of people. What did they have to say? Shenanigans, right? If Vincent had the ban, if Vincent were there in Nigeria, he only spent 5 years. The next 6 years, the new Vincent they bought in Nigeria, or Magbera 5 years. He had to be how you know your money about will not be Vincent 2015 Vincent they drive. Now only Nigeria you see say better car we will not even feel afford here. Because we have necessity, we have people to take care of our home. Friends go call one day, who you not even know, they follow you online, go call one day. You want to reserve the remaining money, put on somewhere in case of necessity. Here you know Tilawa. How many black people now they drive Venza for this pay? Imagine those saying, not that they can't afford it. Or area what they need. Let me just buy one from. We don't use car to form here. There are some American spec, you can get it 5,000. But Onaria, my brother, Onaria. You can't repair it now. Even the parking space self, this Ayutameto can't give you Suma. All your mate will be paying about let's say €100 or if it's 2 months, €150. You'll be paying €400. Why fear everybody? Now convenience. Just off it by the one so far I can go to anywhere. But in Nigeria, na pomposity. Now they drive Venzas and leave you in pains because of star monetization. Because monetization. He said he who laughed last, laughed best. This very star you are seeing there now is to let you know, always say the truth wherever place you are. When it comes to your time, they start now while you are free. Don't quote me wrong. I'm the richest man today. Do you know what? People still go to come and add to my star. Oh, chairman was there. Hey, even why they healthy. They joke like the chairman was there. Even why they healthy. But the people that bought me, we go to church says chairman was there. Look at the book of Matthew 5, verse 7. He said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Were you merciful in your activity working now? I was testing this whole thing because they love her. These same people, they hate you. A time will come, you will know. They never love you. They were using you for their personal selfish interest. Yes, look at the star, the star river now. Data your favor more. There are tens of millions of our patriots to be that a life damage because of far and monetization. Me no monetize your man alive. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his own soul? And what shall a man give in an exchange for eternal life? That's why you have to do God on first. If you do God on first, you cannot do for God and God make you hungry. That's why in life, a lot of you spend for friends. Let all your friends finish their house. Noka bobo yeyi. Nokeke bobo. Let this very star in this page encourage you to mind your business. Let it encourage you. Now, what about people that refuse to say the truth? These are people one day, man, not when married. These all of them, they are going to die. Do you know people that don't going to be coming to Edo State are the people that refuse to speak the truth? Okay, you are not aware of that. I'm just letting you know now. The same people that will not be entering the state, it is not the people that they tag a name. Reverse is going to be the case. They have stars, but they didn't have any person today they say it. Is that star now? Is it not going to be useless? I save life, I got the star. Maybe you win rankings. I still spend money like you. Maybe my expenses is mostly bigger than like you. Maybe my expenses will be more than your own still. Then what are we talking about? Everything in this life is a lesson. Whatever thing you come across, whether problem or whatever, is preparing you ahead of the testimony. Okay, I'm here. No testimony. Although weeping may tarry through the night, the joy cometh in the morning. A sower deserves an harvest. I complained to you guys the other day. I'm the only person. Let me not just go there. Let me not go there because most people, their understanding towards whatever thing that happened one time, so what they meant. A maturity a year, but I pray one day will become matured. The maturity that our people has is not enough. But one day, my next prayer is that they'll become matured and they'll begin to also to do exploits the way we ourselves is also doing it. It is very, very imperative whatever thing you are doing, do it well. If you sing well. Let your song be constituted of whatever. Go and look at Osayi Joseph today. It will forever be remembered. Because of a game member not pay. He left a name for the children. They have paid, Joe. They have paid. They used to continue. Either they want to insult Obaseki. But nobody today tied to your resume. All this idiot in America and all his allies near Beowagmo. They encourage our people. Today, immune system is gone. Is this one not the star? Any star nothing. No, any star me degena. Because of Facebook monetization. Truth in water, even the do we no gyo hanze ma uecho or I sanwo or sahwe or sadiowa. At the time you embark on some certain fight, my dear, there is a way God will also give you a mindset that will save you from danger ahead of time. You can't catch me in a hurry. No, you can't. Bring it on. You can't catch me in a hurry. If they couldn't kill my grandfather, then you want to negatively change the narrative. And when I those states, then people are adopted that okay, yes, it's good to say the truth. Then you want me to start lying because of you? Me, I'm so brutal that una blogging me the normal heke. Even forgiveness. Ya iwa mwe ekpani agbe awe no ya u akwaru nuwe otu. Because me, I'm on a mission. What mission I give away? That's why I don't give fake stories. Thank God at the start that's here right now, all of you can see it. Not the same media all of us did. Has anybody make it? Say not go work again for in life. Not be the same star be this, where our people want get and they allow pains to be roving around all black communities. Up till now, not the same star. Our women today, they are demonstrating a makeup all year in Buyaro because of stupidity. You want to make money. Where is the money today? I'm seeing people dying and leaving their job. For us to speak the truth was a problem. These are gospel. I'm not telling you for you to like me. I said during 2021, anytime law come out, narration everywhere. They cannot kill everybody, but they can poison everybody. They can't kill everybody, but they can poison everybody. They can eliminate everybody. Facebook, or a page in Amugbasinso. A notification we are sent, follow up this thing. That was how I did it. Nene Sarivana. Nene Sarivana. When he may well say, Nani make Borunya no mama, when who does it, I will wait a we. Borunya no mama, or wait, tell you what I go ya. Nema make an hour with me. When my way, all about is about Obaseki is bad. Obaseki is bad. Not intelligent do. Imagine why you're intelligent here when your intelligence is not saving lives. All you do is shenanigans. You have not planted a seed. We don't know how to plant a seed. That's a problem. If we want to plant a seed, we plant the one we can reap. Nobody plants cherry. Cherry take decades of years. This generation will finish. A cherry today. What tree have you planted? You have not planted anyone. What you plant is the seed of discord. Then we always encourage. When people are endangering their lives, we encourage them. I think I heard that now that it's those Sabah media, whatever, so many persons will be bruised. How many style? 310 style. Now somebody put that one. So Emmanuel, you see it there. Any nigga style me na. Ami mesdames mutu pena que mutu gente não pensa. Mesdames mutu pena. La vida a veces es muy complicado. Lo que tú puedes hacer, hazlo desde tu corazón. Et là, final, nothing is late. Or thing, you put it where you are late. You can start late until become the latest. I'm going to be using this style often, adding it to my topic. Because it's going to be a lesson to everyone. Learn to speak the truth. Learn to speak the truth. 310 style. I don't really know how much you worth, but you know, for you that have done that, God will bless you.